Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As you can see, I am alone today, but an episode must come through for you guys. So I am Mombi, and today we are going to talk about let me check because I write notes. Yeah, things that I pray my son doesn't take from me. These are notes we took with my husband. So these are things that my husband and I pray that our son and probably the other children that we're going to have in future won't take from us. Sawa sawa. But his are kidogo. Mine zangu ndizo mingi because life imenitandika tandika proper. Yeah, so number one, I pray that he doesn't take or inherit my mental issues. I have bipolar 2. I have suffered I have suffered from depression, and I have massive anxiety. I pray that he doesn't get those. So in those plus many more uh, mental health issues, we pray. If when I say I pray, I am representing my husband also. I pray that he doesn't become an introvert. I am a very bad introvert, and if only you knew the amount of energy it took for me to record this video and all the other videos that I have done alone or with my sisters. Normally takes a few days for me to prepare mentally so that I am able to sit in front of a camera and record myself talking to myself. So I pray that he doesn't become an introvert. Another thing about me as an introvert is that I really hate going out, and my husband is an extrovert. He's the total opposite from me. I'm the total opposite of me because he likes going out. He's a social butterfly. When we go out, I after 1 hour or 2 hours, my social battery inakwanga isha drain. So I start getting anxious because I want to go back home. I want to go back to my comfortable bed, my comfortable house. I want to get back to my cocoon. So I pray my son does not become an introvert. And if he turns out to be an introvert, I pray that, like, si kama mimi, his introvertness isikuwe as bad as mine, because wale watu wananijua wanaweza shangaa when I talk about me being an introvert, but before I approach you ama before we become friends, it takes a lot of energy from me. Ata online we can be talking because I don't know you and you don't know me, but the moment you start talking about let's meet up, let's go for coffee, let's do this, let's do that, that is where I draw the line, because anxiety yangu inaanza tu kuspike up. Yeah, I pray my son doesn't get my math skills because I pray when it comes to mathematics and those other sciences, I pray that my son takes it from my husband, from his father, because my husband is very good at math. He if you see his KCSE results, he really passed. I, on the other hand, where so I just pray he doesn't get my math skills and my social, not sciences, doesn't get my sciences skills apart as a baba yake, because his father is very good. I pray that my son doesn't become a people pleaser. What? Learning Ashirab become. I pray he doesn't become. I pray he doesn't become a people pleaser, because people pleasers tend to be walked on, ama ni walked upon sana by watu. They tend to get used because they're really trying to please this someone. Maybe, and most of the time, the people you're trying to please are not the people who are going to help you in life. So I pray he doesn't become a people pleaser. Now tumemaliza zangu, tunaenda sasa kwa my husband. My husband said he doesn't, our son doesn't inherit his kiburi. I don't know. I don't think my husband has arrogance, but because he's the one who wrote it, 22 nayo. Yeah, we pray he doesn't get kiburi. We pray he doesn't become too trusting, because ukitrust mtu sana, so many times you tend to get hurt. We pray he doesn't become extravagant. I really don't know what my husband meant when he was writing this, but I think I honestly don't know, and I don't want to give the wrong meaning, because maybe my husband had something different in mind. He was supposed to be here. Missed you. What happened? He left. Yeah, and we also pray that our son does not become indecisive. Mimi, I am the queen of indecisiveness. If you ask my husband, he is always complaining. When I tell him to bring me something, he asks me, what do you want? I'm like, surprise me. Because I honestly do not know how to choose. I am so indecisive. I don't know. It's not like I don't know. I have a hard time deciding on so many things. Whether it's what I'm going to wear, whether it's what we're going to cook for dinner, whether it's what we're going to have for breakfast. Yani too, my indecisiveness is so bad, and my husband really hates how indecisive I am at times. Another thing I pray my son doesn't get from me is my spending ability. Yeah? When it comes to spending, I spend as if I earn a 6-figure salary, and my salary is, we can't even talk about it. So I pray my son becomes he doesn't become a spendthrift, alafu pia asikuwe mchoyo, because I think there's a fine line between a spendthrift and a selfish person. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. A spendthrift is someone who spends, and I'm a big spender. I ask my sisters, ask my husband. I'm a big spender, especially on food, and not the good kind of food, junk food. I am a very big spender, and my motto is always, at the end of every month, I'm always like, atia mwili pole, because it has been working so hard this month, so I spend. And if I don't stop, like if I don't have a limit of the amount of money I'm supposed to spend, I'm going to go overboard. And then the opposite of a spendthrift is someone who rarely spends on themselves. And I pray my son ako tu hapo katikati, like he doesn't spend so much and hajinyimi, because if you're selfish to yourself, I believe you're selfish to your children, to your spouse, to your family members, to your friends, and all that. Yeah, we had written down 10, and then I've added that spendthrift thing. And the next part, we are going to do things that we pray our son and our children get from us, like kitu tunaweza taka wafanye kama sisi. Yeah, what else do I think that my son should not take from me? Woga, especially the fact that he's a male child. He's a male child. I pray that he doesn't become afraid, or he's not fearful, like akwe tu na courage kama ile ya ni nani kwa Bible alikuwa na courage, ni David, ndio. Yeah, I'm talking to my camera person. Yeah, I pray he has the courage of David, because mimi hata nikitembea town, if I walk with you in town, you will clearly see how scared I am. So that is why I avoid town at all costs. Hata nikienda job, if I need to go to the office, I'll make sure nimetafuta pesa ya cab to and fro. Na hiyo ni maisha ingine expensive sana, because a cab from where I live to Westlands is around 1,000 bob. So imagine 1,000 kwenda 1,000 kurudi, ama 800 bob. Yeah, that's 800 bob. So around 1,600 every time I have to go to the office. And then you see different times ni different rates kwa cab, kwa Uber ama Bolt ama not Taxify, little cab. Yeah. So I pray my son akue na courage na asikuwe anaogopa na akue anatembea with his head high, because he will have that confidence and that courage. Yeah. So that is it from us, the Kimanis, me and my husband in absentia, and the whole of Limitless crew, the Limitless crew. And I pray that you are going to stay tuned, you're going to share our videos, you're going to like our videos, and you're going to subscribe to our channel, because we are really trying. As I have said, the courage and the energy that I have used to sit here today and talk to you guys and talk about whatever I have talked about is a lot. So I'll really appreciate if you guys give me positive comments, if you guys share this video and share our channel and talk about us in so many places, so that we get more people to subscribe to our channel. I have been your host, Mombi. Until next time, it's been real.